Hey guys, welcome to Unique by Abby Grace. Today I'm going to be showing a quick 10-minute tutorial on how to do a full face of makeup. Let's get started. The very first thing you're going to want to do is to prime your face using the Touch Glorious Face Primer. We recommend putting this on about 5 minutes before you do your foundation for it to have its best results. I've already washed, toned, and moisturized my face this morning. So now it's primer time. And I'm just rubbing this all over everything, even my lips, because it actually will help my lip stuff stay on later. Next I'm going to be going in with my eye primer. I've had both my primers since last summer, and they're just now getting to the bottom, so these last forever. All you need is a teeny little bit. And just rub that all over the lid. I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and prep my lips for later. I'm going to be using our lip exfoliator and our lip balms. And this is the Lip Balm and Raspberry Cheesecake. So the lip exfoliator looks like this. You can see I've been using mine quite a bit because it was a point at one time. And this is basically a sugar scrub. Tastes oh so good. So I'm going to put it all over my lips. Rub them together a few times. And while I'm rubbing them together, I'm just going ahead and putting my caps back on my stuff so I don't squirt it out. I'm going to take my lip balms, unscrew it, and go ahead and apply it. And go back to my eyes now. I'm using our Moodstruck Addiction 3 palette. I'll make sure I said the right one. And you can see the colors look like this. And we have 6 of these palettes with nudes, blues and grays, wild colors, and then a couple pink ones. And by wild colors, I mean fun ones like pinks, purples, really bright neon. We call it the Unicorn palette. I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush. I'm going to be taking the shades Determined and Smitten. It's these two right here. Kind of mixing them together. And then applying all over my lid. Doing the same thing on the other side. Next I'm taking a clean brush and I'm going in with the shades Flip It and Cheeky. Those two right there. And I'm doing the same thing but kind of more on the lower part of the lid. 1 second. Okay, drop my brush. But I got it back. And I am just applying this on the lower half of the lid, or trying to. And I'm going to be going in with the shade Irate, that dark black one, and I'm going to be very light. I'm just going to put it in my crease up here. Don't worry about fallout from the shadow or getting on the outside of your face and making you look raccoony. The reason I do my eye makeup first is so I can cover up any fallout from the eyeshadow or mascara when I go in with the foundation. I'm going to go back with Determined, the matte one of those lighter shades. I'm just going to kind of brush it on the outsides, top of the crease, just to kind of clean it up and blend it together. Next I'm going in with my eye pencil. I am using the shade Presumptuous, which is this really pretty greenish blue. I'm just lining my bottom lid, not lid, eye. Sometimes I line the top part, other times I don't. Today is one of those. I'm not really wanting to go all completely out. I'm just wanting to line those so I don't look like a dead person. The next thing I'm going to do is curl my eyelashes, just using my eyelash curler. And then I'm going in with our Epic Mascara. I'm using the black waterproof. Looks like this. And I live for my Epic. My Epic is like my lifesaver. The black waterproof is amazing. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom. And I always look like a fish when I do this. And you can see I got a little bit underneath there. Don't worry, that's going to completely come up. I'm going to go ahead and just comb through these so they don't clump. And that's the eyes. So we're going to get ready and go ahead and do the face now. This is the Touch Liquid Foundation. Call it Liquid Photoshop in a bottle. I'm going to give it some good shakes. Got my brush here. Here's my foundation brush. I'm going to take the foundation, unscrew it, and I'm going to give myself about 3 to 5 drops, maybe 4. And we'll do 5. So you can see I just put 5 drops on, and then I do this with it. And those 5 drops are all we're going to need to cover my entire face. And then I'm just going in with a back round circular motion. And you can see all that's getting cleaned up. Super awesome. Super awesome. I'm going to go in with my concealer. Again, I've had this concealer since last summer and it's still going completely strong. I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and my setting spray. I'm going to lightly dampen my Beauty Blender. You can see you just need that much concealer. And I do mine like this. And I don't believe there's a right or wrong way to really do concealer. It depends on what you need, where your problem areas are, and just what you feel comfortable with. And there we go. Next I'm going in with the Beachfront Bronzer. And again, with bronzer, there are many ways to apply bronzer, to contour. This is how I'm going to do it today. Sometimes I do it differently. Just depends. Kind of making 2 C's right on my cheeks. I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to dust a little bit just to give me a little bronzy look. Let's my nose so I don't look like a washed out vampire. I'm going to go in with the A La Mode Luminizer. This is Benevolent, and I think my foundation is, or the bronzer is Sunset. And you can see I just applied it tops of my cheeks and down the T-zone. Before we do the final step, which is powder, we're going to do some brows real quick. Find my brow pen. I am getting close to needing to get my brows redone, so I apologize that they look terrible. See, I'm just going in, and I can do a much more detailed brow tutorial in another video if you'd like to see that. I'm not going super dramatic, I just want them not to look like a dead person. And then I'm taking our brow wax, comes in the kit, and I'm just going over that to set it. So brows are done. I'm going to go in with my setting powder and a big fluffy brush. Here we go. Setting powder looks like this, and I'm just going to dust it all over just to set it. Pop the lid back on because I am known to spill stuff. And we are going to get ready to do our lips. I am using our liquid lipstick in Soulful. It's kind of a peachy, pinky orange. And I'm also using a lip brush. And there you have it. Got my lips done. The very final step is going to be to take that setting spray again and just douse yourself and you're good to go.